So listen, I realized something last time, and it's interesting. I don't know why. Maybe it's an algorithm thing that attracts some people. But I always ask myself, the episode 160, I don't remember what was the episode, but we had that episode that we were celebrating something. I think it was a New Year or Christmas, I don't remember. And that triggered the disappearance of my channel for a few days, a few hours. And I realized that I was like, yo, listen, what up, Julie? I realized, like, there's no reason why YouTube would believe that I have any nudity in my channel, right? I don't. And then as I was trying to look at the episode, I don't even have the images because that video just have been removed by YouTube, and I didn't press on the subject, but they didn't even give me an occasion to view it. It's not even private, it's just been deleted. And even if it kind of pisses you off to have done like 2 hours of live or 3 hours of live and then it completely disappears, what up, cousin? Even if it kind of pisses you off to have took the time to come live and do this, and then in a way all this disappear. The moment existed, so I'm not like obsessed about the idea that I have one episode missing. It's just that when you're honest and it's unfair, you're like, what, right? And then I was really asking myself, like, when you do either you do a mass stack on a channel, right? And you pretend there's nudity, but those people are supposed to look at it, right? But that video has been removed for a reason. So is it that the bots, because most of the time all these things is AI is running those sites, too much content to control by humans? Is it possible that when people comment on this channel with, and like, if I make your thing appear here and you put some porn profile picture here, which is not my fault, but it's the fault of the person who's doing it either for fun or with malice, right? And then the same people then go to YouTube and flag your video for nudity. So is this possible that happened at that time? I don't know. But interestingly, last episode, as we were live and we were just, like, I've seen all your comments here on my screen. I'm looking at the camera here, but just here on the corner of my screen, I can show you what I see. On the corner of my screen here, I see all your comments, right? And I can see your profile pictures, even if they are small, but I can make them bigger so I can really see if nobody is having a strange profile picture, right? And interestingly enough, so there was this person named Music Biz last time. Plus there was another person who was trying to put, I've seen one person trying to use like a porn image as a profile picture. Did I put this way too near? Yeah. So I was seeing that person. So there was like 3 people who were trying at the same time. So maybe it was the same person trying, or maybe it was 3 friends trying to have fun. I don't know. But I catch 2 of them. One, I saw the comment straight away. It was actually the same picture as last time. So I just banned the person straight away while I was doing the conversation with Eva from Lord Askelin. The second one was another person named Music Biz. And that person also had a photo that I saw directly. So I was like, I'm banning that person. Strange, they're using the same name as Music Biz, but okay. So what I did at that time, I decided to change the time you need to be able to comment. So, to be able to be on the chat, you need to be a subscriber. If I let anybody be in the chat, it would be way more people, because there's a lot of people that come to YouTube, they're not subscribed to your channel, they check the thing, they start talking, right? We probably would have 2 times or 3 times the amount of people, but I prefer the quality, and I can afford to have less people and have a better show. And as a protection, what you do, you turn on subscriber only mode, where only people who are subscribed for at least 10 minutes are able to get in the chat. So if somebody comes with a bad profile picture and something pornographic or whatever, and you block them, or somebody comes with insults or whatever and you block them from the channel, they need to have another channel or another account, another email. It's not hard to do, but it takes time. And then after that, they subscribe, they still have to wait 10 minutes. So if somebody does it 3 times, they're going to lose like 35 minutes of their life for that. So listen, if they're 15-year-old, that's all they have to do in their life, and for them it's funny, I mean, listen, I don't care. Just block them and block them and block them, or have a moderator. Somebody here just moderates. I put Joel as a moderator, and he just looks out and just block them instantly, or Lil Maro, or one of us, right? But interestingly, there was a third person that, for me, on my screen, because of the size of the pictures here, I don't see them the way you see them. So the first person who saw was Sirène des Îles. She told me, look at the picture from the comment on top of me. And when I look at it, I said, I don't see nothing special, because that picture was actually black for me. I could see like a face, but the rest was black. So I didn't really realize that it was actually somebody doing giving oral sex. So I saw the comment, and interestingly, the comments were actually comments that were participating to the conversation. So I was like, I'm not sure, but it's okay. Every time there's a new person, because I know all of you, I see people who comment all the time. I don't really, it's only when there's a new person that I make sure about the profile picture. I check, because, right? And what to me is people trying to be funny is them just posting a bad profile picture. At least at a point, YouTube will, the AIs will also tell them, hey, your profile picture is not right, and then they will ban them. But they can still come to this channel, and I post their comments on top, right? And then they report. Then they report your channel, and then this creates the thing that makes your channel go down. And sometimes it's not your fault. So I'm very careful before putting people's comments in the channel. At a point, I was like, yo, these people are crazy, because some might do it for fun, some might do it and then they just want to cause harm to your business. And so there was that person called Music Biz, and they were putting lots of interesting comments. So at a point, I put those comments on the screen. So last show, and as I'm putting the comments on the screen, I don't really see even like putting them big, right? I don't see them like well, right? And I continue my life, and then it's only at the end of that, and the person never said nothing special, because somebody who says something funny and something like that has nothing to do, or I just love you, or something offensive in the chat, like we will see them straight, right? But somebody was saying, yeah, oh, that person was trying to haha for your business, and the person was really having conversation with us, and at the same time, I had a strange profile picture that was hidden, so I didn't catch it. And by the end of the show, I was like, wait a minute. So I go back to the file, because as I'm live, my program Ecamm is also recording the show in my drive. So soon as the show is over, I also have the full quality file in my drive, in case the live goes wrong, something, whatever, anything, you can still go re-upload, and you can. This is that high quality file that I use to edit the little clips of the show. And so I go to that file, I open that file, and when I zoom in, and that's when I see, oh, bastard, that bastard. And I'm like, why? And then I was like, damn, that's exactly what happened the other time, and that's probably exactly how the channel got removed for and got problem for 3 days. So I was like, you know what? I'm not. So what you do at that point, you have two solutions. Either you go to the YouTube editor, which it's kind of clumsy and it's not great to use. And in that editor, you find the places where you have the comment, and then you put something on top of it. So for example, to give you an example, it's gonna take me a lot of time to do it. Let me see how I can do it without taking a lot of time. Let's say for example, I take let's say for example that I add text. So let me add some text. Let me add a dot. So a dot. I add a dot, for example, and then I put the size of that dot to 1000. And it didn't work. Did it? Or it worked? Okay. So you see these. Oh my God. This is not the size that I want. All right. This is not working at all. Damn. All right. Let me see. Let me try to do it again. How can I do a round thing? Let me take the problem in my keyboard, I don't know in the Portuguese keyboard, I don't know how to do some symbols like around but anyway, listen, let me take the letter Q. All right. sorry, I'm full of allergy. I'm so sorry. Let me go to a font like Helvetica. Where is it? Helvetica, and then I take the bold one. Okay, I'm gonna take the black condensed. All right, I'm gonna use the letter Q. It's okay. Let me put it in black. All right, and let me resize it to. All right. Imagine this is a round. I just don't have time to go find a round. I don't have time. It's just to show you what I did. And now imagine, so I take a comment like this one, and then on top of it, no, it has to be on top of it. Damn. All right. There you go. On top of it, boom, I put this. And every time the comment arrives, I add this black thing. So that's, let me put all this out. And that's exactly what I did, but I did it in my program, my editing program, Final Cut. I have a plugin called Censor. So it's a plugin. Let's say I want to put a video and somebody has let's say I'm having a conversation with somebody, or maybe there's somebody in the shot that I don't want their face to be taken. It's something that it's a plugin. It will track the face of the person and will ask me, what do I want to put on top of that face? Do I want to put something black, something of a color, or do I want to put some blur, or do I want to pixelate? You have all type of options, and that's exactly what I did. So what I did is I put a black, because it was a black profile picture already with a little bit of porn stuff in it. What I did is every time that comment appeared, I had a little black round on top of it. And so what I did, I took the original video to protect myself. I took the original video and I removed it from YouTube. So as soon as the live was over, I put it private on YouTube. And then, so nobody could see it and nobody could access it and find the link. And after that, in the morning at 8 a.m. before taking my daughter to school, I took the recorded file that I had already, and I uploaded it back to YouTube with all the edits, so I found every place where that person commented, and I removed the image, and then I uploaded to YouTube, and I put it as a premiere the same day in the morning. I think no, it was not in the morning. I think it was at 1 p.m. as a premiere, so people could see it again as if I was playing it. And those who came at night, actually, I think La Milliardaire and some people, they came back to watch it again. But so that's why I didn't take my allergy stuff. So that's what I did to protect myself from that. And this is why that episode is not in my previously streamed, is in my normal videos. And yeah, I just said to myself, I'm gonna add some of you, probably Joel, as a moderator, maybe Elise as well, for example. I mean, those who want, so that when those people come here and I don't really see, somebody can put them out directly, because those people are crazy. People don't have nothing else to do than try to sabotage others people livelihood, businesses, for fun or for jealousy or whatever their reason is. And so something I didn't do, because that person was named Music Biz, right? At the end of the show, I didn't ban that person, because it's only after the show that I realized, right? And when you have a chat that is playing during the show, usually a reason why I don't like to delete a live show and replace it with the file is that if you replace with the file, you lose the chat, the live, because you can also replay the chat if you want to look at the show and at the same time watch the chat as it was on that day. You can go to all the episodes of Club Shada and you can turn on the chat replay. But when I re-upload, I don't have the chat anymore. But it's fine, because most of the time the most interesting part of the chat, the especially the things I interact with, I put them on the screen, right? But then I was like, oh, you have to wait until the next day, around probably a few hours after your chat, so that YouTube processes your video and then the chat appears as a chat replay. So I could not erase the other video, and I could not also upload the new video until I had access to the chat replay, so I could find the person called Music Biz and kick them out. And listen, around 10 a.m. I think, when I woke up, I woke up at 8:30 to take my daughter to school. When I came back from dropping her to school, first thing I did, I checked if my chat replay was there. And yes, so I start going in the chat looking for the comments of Music Biz. And I remember what were all the comments. So I was like, yeah, let me find that person. And you can ban somebody after. From the chat replay, you can find them and ban them from the channel. And I'm looking and I don't find Music Biz anymore, because the person changed their name to Marion. Yo, bitch. But I remember all the comments, and I remember specifically one specific comment that when I was talking about somebody putting bottles and trying to do publicity in the show, and I remember that person saying that, so I remember that comment. So I found that exact comment, and I saw that the profile picture was still the same, but the name was not Music Biz anymore. It was Marion. I was like, I got you, motherfucker. Block, ban from the channel, bye. And that was it. And yeah, listen, I was like, another nice story to tell.